I was born in New Britain, Connecticut. I went to Southington High School in Southington, Connecticut, and I was a soccer player and a swimmer. I'm a 2002 graduate of the College of William & Mary, and I was a member of the men's swim team here, and I majored in government. My original plan was to become a lawyer, so I intended to go to law school after I graduated, and obviously I've had a bit of a career change in the meantime, but government was something that I enjoyed and something that I thought would set me up for a career in law. I left William & Mary in 2002. I got my master's at Florida State University, and I was lucky enough that the coaches allowed me to take the role of graduate assistant when I was at Florida State and sort of get my feet wet in coaching and explore a little bit whether or not that was something that I wanted to pursue as a career, and I fell in love with it right away. From there I coached for 3 years as the assistant coach at West Point. And coaching at Army was a pretty unique experience, allowed me some really cool opportunities to work with the military and work with some great future leaders of our country. After that, I stayed in the Patriot League and went to Colgate as an assistant coach. I was there for 1 year, and then the opportunity came up to come back to my alma mater and become the head coach, and I was lucky enough to get that opportunity in 2007. The athletes are what it's all about here. Let me start that over again. The student athletes, I think that's the most important part that made me want to come back to William & Mary, is just the people here and the people that you surround yourself at a place like William & Mary. That's what made the experience special for me as a student athlete here, and I wanted to be able to come back and help make this generation of William & Mary student athletes have a similar experience. I really like the food. I like to eat. I just like the environment. It's a great place to live, great place to raise a family, and looking forward to many more years here in Williamsburg. My hometown, Southington, Connecticut. It's just home. My family's still there. I like to go back in the fall and go to the Apple Harvest Festival and eat apple fritters. My family, I have 2 great parents that I think really raised me correctly and set me on a path to success in life, and my 2 older brothers, both of whom are Army officers and are serving their country, and they inspire me every day as well. I've retired my Speedo. I rarely swim anymore, so in an effort to keep up some level of fitness, I've taken up running. So when I'm not coaching or recruiting, I'm usually out running the streets of Williamsburg and preparing myself for the next 26.2 mile race. It'd be tough for me to pinpoint one specific challenge. I think every day we're faced with some challenges here. William & Mary is an elite academic institution, so obviously you have student athletes that are exhausted sometimes from their studies in the classroom and focus so much academically that getting the most out of them athletically is not always the easiest thing to do. For our program, we don't have the aid of athletic scholarships, so recruiting is always a challenge. Our facility maybe isn't quite at the level of some of the top programs in the country, so we have to be sure to be creative in the way we create a training plan and the way we carry it out. So I think every day you're faced with small challenges that you have to overcome on a daily basis, not so much any great grand challenges that are insurmountable. I think William & Mary is a place that does challenge you and challenges its students in the classroom every day, and we like that. I think any William & Mary student will tell you that we kind of like things to be difficult. We kind of like things to be hard. We like a challenge because it just makes it that much greater when you do overcome it. And I think one thing our team has done very well over the last 4 or 5 years is overcome whatever obstacles have been put in front of us, whether it's facilities or recruiting or academics or admissions or anything else that you can think of. We pride ourselves on being able to accomplish what other schools can accomplish who may have more resources than us just by outworking them. And we're going to continue to do that every day, and I think if we do, the challenges aren't really the issue for us. It's just what can we accomplish and how far can we go.